Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have another viewer question for you.
Diana Living Consciously says, I woke to spirituality in 1996, been on that path since, and that felt like a huge awakening. Over the last year, I really had my second major heart opening when it comes to animal cruelty, which often makes me feel very emotional, and I'm still learning how to deal with that because at times I feel like the angry vegan. Do you guys have a video on how you both dealt with that? No, we don't, but here it is.
So we can very much relate to this. I think most vegans can relate to this question. It's a natural part of going vegan. You have that initial, I guess, run of anger going through you, through your mind, through your body, through your emotions, because you've woken up and everybody else around you hasn't.
Yeah, and you're also angry at the fact that how can this be going on? Or how could it have gone on for so long, my whole life, without me knowing about it? And,
no one told me.
Why aren't they talking about it in the media? Why aren't our governments, telling us about it?
Funnily enough, when we first became vegan and were really getting interested in the idea of activism, we were very much confused, I think, about what kind of a vegan we wanted to be. Did we want to be the angry vegan, very confrontational, or did we want to be the super peaceful,
compassionate vegan,
hippie vegan? Like what kind of style were we going to be? And we used to have a little joke around that we would have an angel and a devil, one on each shoulder, and one was Gary Yourofsky. I'm sure you can imagine he'd be the angry one. And the other one, the angel, was Dr. Will Tuttle, who is the author of the World Peace Diet. He used to be a monk, he's a very peaceful man. And so we had these two opposing personalities that very much influenced our vegan path and our activism. And we really didn't know which one to be. And we sort of ended up, I think, somewhere in the middle, would you say?
Yeah.
So you might have a little devil angel on each shoulder as well,
So we wanted to let you know that it's totally okay to feel angry. Because there are, let's face it, there are absolute horrors, atrocities, holocausts taking place right now, every second of every minute of every hour of every day. And they've been going on for a long, long time, and they're going on right now, and animals are suffering absolutely needlessly and en masse. We're talking 150 billion animals a year. So yes, it's natural and normal to be angry once you find out about this.
And the other thing is that anger is simply another human emotion. This is part of the human experience. It's not good or bad, it's just an experience, like all of our range of emotions. And it's all about relativity. So we know hot because we know cold, we know up because we know down. Well, we also know peace because we know anger, and vice versa, it keeps going. So you don't have to feel bad or guilty because you feel angry. That's just a human experience, that's just a human emotion. So be okay with that feeling of anger.
But of course, it's not good to be angry all the time, because this can lead to depression, which is something that many animal rights activists deal with. So we think what can help us deal with the anger that arises within us is to remember that we too were once non-vegan, and we too once had our blinders on nice and tight and were unaware of the atrocities taking place around us. So when we look at other non-vegans and we wonder why haven't you woken up yet, well, we need to think back and put ourselves back in their shoes. We too were once unawares and probably frustrated other vegans at one point in time. And then we can start to come from a place of compassion.
And ultimately, the key is to turn that anger into action. Use that anger as a catalyst to be active in the community. Now, going vegan is the first step, and that's fantastic. But we're kind of at a point where we need vegans to step up and speak up. So you can go leafleting, you can start a YouTube channel, you can join an animal activist group in your area and get active, participate in some way to help educate others and spread this message. And a great example of this is a friend of ours, Chris Delforce, an Australian guy who made a movie called Lucent. And this is basically the Australian equivalent of Earthlings. Very, very difficult to watch, and this guy's just gone through so much in his activism path. He actually posted on Facebook the other day the Australian pig industry organised a raid on his home. They took, what did they take? His
I think they
camera?
seized his mobile phone, his camera, his laptop, those type
All
of
this
things.
stuff. And basically, he was really, really angry. But what did he do? He transmuted that anger into action, and he posted, "Thank you so much, Peak Industry. You gave me basically a kick up the butt to get moving with my next project." And they were screening 4 minutes of a documentary in public. If you watch 4 minutes of this movie, we'll give you a vegan cupcake. And they had this amazing response from people walking down the street, stopping to watch footage of animal abuse that he has exposed on Australian farms.
Something else that can help you with your anger is to celebrate the wins. So when somebody, goes vegan because of some education that you gave them, that's fantastic. Really harness the positivity in that scenario and celebrate that win.
Even having a conversation.
Absolutely.
People listening.
Yes.
Yeah. Or a colleague saying, "Oh, your lunch looks really good. What is it?" And you get to say, "Oh, well, actually, it's a vegan burrito or something." All those little 1%ers.
Yeah, they add up cumulatively.
Yeah.
To counter that anger, I think. You also don't have to watch all of the animal abuse videos that appear on your Facebook feed. That just feeds the anger sometimes. It's also very important to have interests outside of animal rights and veganism, to take your mind off it. So, gardening or, playing chess, reading a book, whatever it might be. Some interest to take your mind away from the anger.
And of course, it's important to take care of yourself. So this is the whole principle of sleep, water, sugar. Get enough sleep, hydrate yourself, and have a high-carb, low-fat diet. So that you're feeding your body the correct nutrients and you're having energy to be the best version of yourself, to be an energetic activist and help spread the message further. Of course, also getting lots of sunshine is good. And of course, exercise. This is so important because it makes you feel good. It releases that happy hormone. You can just release a lot of the anger when you're working out, if it's running or cycling or swimming or whatever your chosen exercise is. And we use this quite a bit, don't we, where we're like super pissed off sometimes and we're just, let's give it a little bit more today.
Yeah, and we'll also turn up the fire by listening to some angry music while we're exercising, and it helps us vent in a non-violent way and transmute that anger that we're feeling that's pent up inside. It's giving it an outlet. And remember the power of laughter. So watch some stand-up comedians, watch some Seinfeld reruns on YouTube, watch some comedy films, things to make you laugh, which again releases positive energy and emotions and counters that anger and negativity that you might be feeling.
And that's, kind of why we have videos on our channel, like the Kayleen series of videos. It's something light, it's comic relief. Otherwise, everything's very heavy, very serious, very dark, full-on topics. It's nice just to be light sometimes. And
bring some humour to the table.
Exactly. So this is our tips for how to deal with anger as a vegan. We hope this helps. This has certainly been some of the tools that we've used over the last almost 4 years vegan. Please list down below any other tips that you can offer. Let's all help each other out. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, share it round, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Thanks, guys.